Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Maple for beer review number 33. And today I have something for you from Muskoka Brewery. It is their Detour. It's the Muskoka Brewery Detour, which is a Session India Pale Ale or Session IPA. Coming in at 4.3% ABV and I think an unknown IBU. It is a very amazing beer. I've had this countless times, and I decided today I'm going to bring it to all of you fine viewers. So, without dilly-dallying, let's crack it open and pour ourselves a glass. Coming in at a 355 ml can, as well as tall boys, and the such. There you go. Get a nail under there. Come on. Shit. Kind of exploded everywhere. That's alright. They usually fill these cans right to the top. Right when you crack it open. It does overflow a bit. Because they fill it. They don't leave any room in the can. Like, it's chock full. It's over the crack line, which is pretty fucking awesome. And I don't have a Muskoka Brewery glass. I need to get one. But today, Lake of Bays style tulip glass. Let's pour her in. Hopefully it does all fit in here. If not, that's alright. Nice golden color for sure. Good carbonation it looks like. Not too much of a head. And there we go. Perfect pint. Or almost a pint. Who knows? Put the can over there for a second. Let's take a look at the beer. So pretty clear. Slight haziness for sure. Definitely not like super filtered beer. Definitely slightly unfiltered. That looks damn good. Let's have a sniff. Smells like a not typical. You get the pale ale sense in there. Also smells of like malted, like the malts, like a traditional lager, but more of a hop forward lager, which was nice. You get pininess, bit of grapefruit as well in there. A little tropical fruitiness in there as well. Head kind of dissipates pretty quickly. Not too much of a head, but that's alright. Let's have a sip and jump right into this. A little bit of yeastiness. Actually, a good amount of yeastiness in there. Malts are there for sure, and the hoppiness is perfect. It is not overbearing. It's not, even though it is it's a session IPA, it is not a traditional IPA where it is just so hop forward, it will punch you in the face kind of thing. It's very easy drinking. It is definitely a great IPA or session IPA style beer to get people into the whole pale ales and IPAs, India pale ales beers, because it has good IPA pale ale characteristics, but it's not so up in your face. So let's cheers on the second sip and we'll continue. Cheers, everyone. Get the grapefruitiness, the pine, a crisp, clean finish. Get a few little malts in there, nothing crazy. The yeast is a nice, good balance to it for sure. It is quite damn refreshing. I was up in my cottage this past week, and I went through a good 2-4 of these, I want to say, for the whole week. This was my beer of choice, definitely. So let's read what the can has to say. Muskoka Brewery Detour. A refreshing, adventurous beer for those who want to stray from the everyday. Dry hop, brewed as a sessionable IPA, it delivers a rewarding aroma and a taste less traveled. Check your enjoy before date, as our beer is best fresh, a result of our pure, natural, unfiltered brewing process. Has a signature of Gary McMullen, the founder. It says handcrafted with no preservatives. Also on the can is Muskoka Brewery, Bracebridge, Ontario, Canada. Ingredients are water, malted barley, hops, and yeast. So, the little slogan of this beer is venture off the beaten path. It is just unreal. I love pale ales and IPAs, and this is a great beer because you can drink, you can have more than just one without being knocked down in your taste buds. And only coming in at 4.3% means you're not going to be getting hammered off of a very few of them, especially when they are tall boys. So you can definitely grab a 6-pack, or like I did, I grabbed a 12-pack, and I could enjoy many more of these beautiful beers for sure. One thing as well, they do have a drink before date. This one is a little faded, but from what I can read, it says enjoy before November 19th, 2017. And I got this last week, so that was end of July. So that's a pretty good, that's a nice, good amount of time to drink these and enjoy these, which I definitely will have them all done by November, if not much, much earlier. I've seen other cans that I've bought throughout the week. Some were, this is drink before October. The latest one was, I think, in December. So they do last quite a while, a good 3-4 months for sure, which is quite amazing. Like I said, the flavor in there, the hops are beautiful. There's no offensive flavors. It is just delicious for sure. Like I said before, it's great for people getting into craft beer who are looking to, stray away, like the can says, from traditional like lagers or usually just traditional lager style beers like you get in Canadian and Bud and Stella and all that jazz. But if you want to venture into pale ales and IPAs but aren't ready for some of the cans that look like, and you see them, they're over 6% and the IBUs are way over 50 and shit, this is great. I know the IBUs aren't available either on the can or the website, but still damn good, definitely below, probably in the mid-30 range. Speaking of the website, you can find Muskoka beer on muskokabrewery.com, and on the page for Detour it says easy drinking and refreshing. Life's more interesting when you take a less paddled fork of the river. That's how we developed Muskoka Detour, one of Ontario's first session India Pale Ales. This dry hop session brew is a truly sessionable brew with a rewarding tropical aroma, big hop flavors, and a clean finish. The result is a perfect balance of big flavors with lower alcohol, so you can enjoy taking a detour all day. And that's where the word sessionable comes in. You can have, more than 3. You can have 6 in a day kind of thing. You can really enjoy all the flavors a beer has through drinking many of them. I don't promote alcoholism or anything like that, but on occasion when you're out at a cottage or at a little party or something like that, it's a perfect beer where you can grab a 6-pack and drink them all without being totally wrecked at the end or lose flavor in your taste buds because of all the crazy hop flavors. I love this beer, if you could not tell. Now, looking over on Beer Advocate, it is given an 86 out of 100 for their BA score, which is very good. Coming down to a review, some gentleman or lady, they gave it a 4.32 out of 5. And the review says, the L, I think that's the look. Sort of straw-like, not as dark as many IPAs, a pale, opaque, looks nice in the glass, decent head that lingers. Smell, not particularly memorable, a little fruity if anything, not super appealing. Taste, this beer's finish is ridiculously crisp, and it the hops come out while drinking and at the end in a super pleasant way. Not super huge flavor necessarily when compared to other IPAs, but super well balanced. Sort of tastes like IPA light, but they really nailed it. Super nice and inviting pine. Feel great carbonation, super refreshing, makes me want to drink several more. Overall, highly recommend this to anyone. Many people who really like strong IPA flavors will not be so inclined, however. Me, I love super hoppy, flavorful IPAs, but sometimes IPA drinkers don't want, or at least in my mind, they don't always want a super hop forward beer, but they want those nice qualities and characteristics of other IPAs, and this is where Muskoka Detour falls in place beautifully. It has great characteristics of IPAs and other pale ales, but without kicking your ass. It's just perfect. Being up at the cottage, sitting on the dock, waiting for dinner, making dinner, after dinner partying. Beautiful beer to just kick back with a nice game of King's Cup or a nice game of Scrabble or watching the sunset as you fish. It's a beer of many activities, is what I'd like to say. And what's better than drinking, beers at the cottage than Muskoka Brewery beers, because Muskoka is the embodiment of cottage country in Ontario. So they've really knocked out of the park with this beer. Damn, that is good. Can's also really nice too. Got sort of the little map on it if the camera decides to focus on the beer rather than my face. It's a nice map with little squirrels and deer and all that, with Detour the Detour nicely written in a little bit of cursive. So let's finish this up. Cheers to the last sip, everyone. Damn, that is good. So overall, rating for the beer itself, solid 10 out of 10. No faults whatsoever. It is just magnificent. The beautiful hops to it, the nice pine, a little bit of malts in there, which aren't too crazy overall of a beer. That you can grab a case and drink many of them if you need to throughout the day, or if you want to throughout the day. Beautiful. As far as presentation goes, by the can and the website itself, one thing it's lacking is IBUs. If they put that even on the website, that would be points there, but they don't. And I'd like to know the IBUs. It's a nice piece. It's a nice piece of information for everybody to have when it comes to the craft brew industry. So with that, I gotta give it a 9.5 out of 10 for presentation for the can and the website, which I call extracurriculars. Also, a little side note, it is won silver in the best new product launch of 2015. So relatively new beer, but still damn good. With that said, 10 out of 10 for the beer, 9.5 for the presentation. Overall, it's beautiful. So that'll do it for me, Maple Rooski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.